Hello students, so let's continue with the SQL commands. Today we will learn how to create a table in database. So in MySQL table, how we can create table, which command we have to use. Okay, so first of all, I know that create command is used to create a table with table keyword. Okay, so here we can see that how we can use the create table command to create a table in MySQL platform. So first of all, when MySQL prompt appears to us, then we have to write the command. Now we have to write create table, then table name, whatever you want to give to your table name, then bracket start, then after that we will start the column definitions here. So firstly we have to start to write the column name, first column name, then after name of the column we have to mention the data type of that specific column, and after data type of that column we have to mention the size of that column. Okay, so after that in the same manner we have to give the definition of the n number of column which our table can contain. Okay, so here we can see that how we have to write this command in MySQL prompt or MySQL platform. So students, you can see here that create table name I have mentioned here the student, and role is the first column name, int is the integer data type, so I can write here only int, and the size of the role field is the 4. It means it can contains maximum 4 integer in this column. And the primary key, I have set the role field as primary key here because the primary key, you all of you are aware with the use of the primary key student, that this column is used to uniquely identify the record in a table, and the role field or column is the appropriate selection for a primary key. Then the second column is the name, and the data type is selected here for name column is char, because name can contain characters in itself, so char data type is appropriate for the name field here. And the size of the name field is the 20. It means 20 maximum character can contain in the name field. Then the third column name is the age, and the data type of the age is the int, and the maximum size that is set in the age column, that is a 2. And then next and last column is the city, and the char is the data type that's appropriate for the city column values, and the size of the city field is the 10. And at last we have to close the bracket that we started before the column definition. Then after that we have to type the semicolon here and press the enter key. So student, if our command is absolutely right, then a message will appear on the screen that query okay, 0 rows affected. It means the query or the command that you entered in the MySQL prompt, that is okay, means the table is created with student name, but 0 rows affected means there is no row inserted till now in the table. Only we have write the command for creating a table. Okay, so now we can implement this command on the SQL platform students. So here it is demanding the password, so I type my password here, and after that I will start the create table command. So before start the create table command, firstly I have to open my database that can contain my table. So yesterday I created that database school, so I have to start the school database. Now the database change means school database is opened and it is ready to contain the table in itself. So now we will start the create table command. So create space table, then table name I want to give here student. So after that the bracket will start for the column definition. So the first column name I want to write here roll number. So after that name of the column I want to write here the data type of this field, that is the int. Then I will mention the size of the roll number field, that is the 4. Then comma, then the next column definition we will start here. So the next column I want to write the name of this column is S name. Then the data type I want to select here char. Then I will type the size of the student name. So 10, maximum 10 character is appropriate size for that. Then after that I want to set the age field is, then I want to set the data type int here and the size is 2. Then after that I will set the field fees here, fees. Then the appropriate data type for that is int, then the size is 5. Then after that I will write the city field here, city. Then size, data type char, and the size I fixed here 10 maximum. Then after that I have to close the main bracket that I have started before the column definition. Then after that I will press the semicolon here. But students, you have to listen some instruction regarding this command. First of all, the name of the table you have mentioned here student. Okay, student in the small letter. So when we will access the same table content, then we have to write the table name in the small letters also. Okay, and in the same manner the column name I have written here first letter capital in each column. Okay, and the rest letters are small, so we have to remember everything when we will access the specific table or specific column record. Then we have to mention the same letters in which we have mentioned in the creation of the table command. Okay, now after that you have to remember one more thing here, that if your column name is the combination of two words, just like here roll number, so there is no spaces allowed between the column name. Okay, you have to write the continuously without spacing roll number. Okay, now after that to execute the command I will press here enter. Now it's the error here because the student name table is already exist here, so I have to change my table name, students. So you have to remember such types of error will come, so you have to read the error message properly. Okay, table student already exists. Okay, so now I want what I have to do here, I have to change only the column name. So instead of writing the whole command, you have to use the upside arrow key. Your upside arrow key will show the command as it is to you. Now what I have to do, I have only to change the table name. So by using the left arrow key, we will come on the table name and I will change here my table name. So instead of student I will write here student 1. Okay, now the table name is changed and I will press enter again. Now student 1 is already exists student, so now what I have to do, again I will press the arrow key and the command is here again. Now what I have to do, I have to change the name of the table. So I am selecting here 2. Now I will press enter. Now query OK, 0 rows affected. Now it means my table is created with student 2 name. Okay, firstly I created this student name and the message come to me that this name table is already exist in your school database. Okay, and when I change the student with the student 1, then it is already exists in my database. So I set the finally my table name is student 2. Okay, now when you will access your record now, then you have to remember this thing that the final name of your table is student 2. Now after creating the table, we will learn how to insert new records in our table. So let's continue with our slides. Now viewing table structure. insertion of a record in a table. So after creating a table, we have to insert record in a table, student. So which command, which syntax, which pre-formatted pattern we have to use for the insertion command? That is insert into table name. Insert into table name, whatever you have mentioned, then column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, then values, value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4. We can write in this manner or we can write in another manner also. So just like here you can see, insert into table name values, then bracket start, then first column value we have to mention here, then comma, and then second column value, then third column value, then fourth column value, in the same manner till column n, whatever you have mentioned in the creating table command, that all table column value you have to mention in the insert record into a table. Okay. Now one thing you have to remember here, students, that the field that you select or that you set as an integer whose value come without inverted commas, and the field or column that you set as char, the value of that type of column, character type column value can put in the inverted commas. Just like we will implement the practical, and I will tell you clearly. Just like I am starting here the insert into, firstly insert, then space, into, then table name. Table name is a student 2, so student 2, then values, then bracket start, then you can see here first field is the roll number and the data type is the int, so I can write here 101, okay, without quotes, then column, then s name. Student name is of char data type, so I have to write here the student name in quotes. Okay, I am writing here Anita. Okay, then after that the second column, next column is age. It's of integer type, so I have to write the value in 16. Okay, without quotes. Then the fees is also integer, so I have to put the values without quotes. Then after that city is again of char type, so I have to mention the value in the quotes, then bracket close, then semicolon, then press enter here. Okay, query okay, one row affected, means आपकी query okay है और टेबल में आपकी जो वन रो है वो affected हो गई है, means वहां पर एक रिकॉर्ड जो है वो insert हो चुका है. Is it clear? Now after that if I want to insert 5 records here, then what we have to do, there is no need to type the whole command again and again. Only you have to press the up arrow key, then this command will show you as it is, and here by left arrow key you can change the value that is that you want to change. If you want to change the city, then you can type here Jaipur. Okay, then after that fee, if you want to change the fee, then you can come here. I want to set here 28,000, then after that is 17, then I want to change the name here. Okay, so now if I will press enter, then query okay, one row affected, means now 2 records have entered in the student 2 table. Okay, students, in the same manner we can enter how many records in a table. Okay, so now in this video only we will learn how to create a table and how to insert a record in the table. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.